Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
Now, how long did it take you to stabilize every woman, and what were some of the specific things that you did to be able to attain that stability?
Well, I think any we want stability in businesses. It would be a lie. There's no business that's stable. You're like okay, I tried to learn how to surf many decades ago, and I found out that I can't surf because I'm not able to be flexible while I'm standing. And me, I don't understand how you stand on that thing and then the water is pushing you up and down. And then for me, I want to stand straight and hold something. Business is like surfing. It's not stable. There is no business that is stable. Let me tell you why. There are many variables that are uncontrollable. Variables in supply, variables in production, variables in transportation, variables in human resources. So the fact that business works because the decisions that help you to survive today, you are able to adapt them to survive tomorrow, and those decisions may not work next week. Then you can't say that even blue chip companies. I used to work at the stock exchange. I did my stock at my stock at my what's it called? My NYC at the stock exchange. There is no business that is stable. Every billionaire that we know in Nigeria, and you know them, some of them went broke when that recession happened. You know, they came back. Some of them because of goodwill. Some did not even come back.
That's correct.
Because it takes, every business is one bad decision away from bankruptcy. Every business is you are just one bad decision away from solvency. So in my own case, I was thinking about it that if anything happened to me, what should happen to every woman? To be honest, I don't care. They can as well dash all the clothes to everybody. I don't care. My children are not interested. I'm not one of those very egotistical person that wants their name to live after them. I really don't care. If I kick the bucket, throw away the bucket. Life goes on. People move on.
Interesting. Now, based on most of the things you have said, and with the benefit of hindsight, coupled with the quantum of experience, that you've been able to garner and gather over the years, how would you describe a successful business? When can a business be said to be successful?
Right now, with the world economy, any business that can pay, if you can pay your salaries and you can pay your rents, and you can keep your doors open, you're pretty successful. Because the world economy is so bad right now, it is unrealistic to ask any business to be making a crazy profit. Right now, when there's a recession, what you do is coast. Coast means that like the tide goes in and the tide comes out. The most important thing is make sure that your feet are still on the ground by the time the tide goes back in. So any business that can pay their staff, you can keep your doors open, you can service your customers. That's successful. Okay. The one that is unsuccessful is the one that is a facade. You see people like the Ponzi schemes that are being run in Nigeria. You take this person's money, you do not pay them, you promise to buy land, you promise to sell land, and then you are taking people's whatever, and you are using a very terrible system of justice to get away with doing what is right. Those are unsuccessful businesses because they are creating a facade, taking people's investments, promising them high yield returns that are unrealistic. And then, Nigerians, because of this our religious nature, we always believe that we can blow overnight. Nobody blows overnight, for Christ's sakes. Okay. It's consistent hard work and showing up.
So what's your business philosophy?
Failure is not an option.
I like
it hasn't changed.
Failure is not an
It hasn't changed. It's not an option.
Earlier on, you said you do not attach, much importance to whether or not your kids are interested in taking after you and stuff. But even at that, I would still like to ask you, what is your dream for every woman?
I am the least. I think I am the least. And okay. Actually, saying that it could be considered pride. I was going to say I was the least egotistical person. I don't believe in legacies. I haven't done every woman to make an impact. I've done every woman because I like to eat and it puts food on my table. There's no attachment to every woman at all. It's something that I've done consistently, but it has paid me. So what is my dream for every woman? No, I don't have a dream. I just want it to be paid staff, paid salaries, and keep being profitable. I'm not one of those that. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to be Rockefeller. I don't have such dreams. I just want to live the soft life in a very quiet location and be minding my own business.
Okay. What do you like most about being into business?
I like my will. I am pretty. I would say I'm pretty tough, and I'm an amazing negotiator. Now I'm learning to not be so. I'm learning that it's not necessarily a virtue to be an amazing negotiator. It sometimes means that I can be ferocious in a deal, which is not always the best. So now, when I was younger, I can get my way in almost anything. I can convince most people of any position. But lately, I guess the older you get, I now realize that, you know what, the fact that sometimes I have to stop myself that, you know what, you bought something at cost price that this person has bought without even the transport. And then your conscience starts to attack you small, and then you be like, you know what, how much did it cost you? Okay, add something to it. And because it was, you know me, if it was the debut before, I am getting the best deal possible for me. But you know, the older you get, then you realize that, okay, like, you know, like I watched a documentary, it was Richard Quest, and it was many years ago. I'd gone to Zanzibar in Tanzania with some friends, and I got this beautiful, amazing painting. And everybody set me on them to negotiate with the artists. I got so many awesome paintings. There's a particular one I got. That thing is still hanging it's hanging. Oh yeah, it's in the living room. Amazing painting, and I paid less than everybody got their paintings for like $500, $600. I bought mine for like $70. And then I got it and I was feeling very cool with myself. And then I watched Richard Quest. Richard Quest says that he said some of you will come here and argue with people and haggle because you think it's the African tradition, and people that are eating below poverty rate, and because you're charming, they will sell it to you. How on earth do you sleep? Oh my God, you know, I felt like somebody poured water on my head. Oh my God, because I just remembered that man. The painting I'm talking about is huge. Well, you know the way I was brought. I'm Yoruba and I'm Ijebu. They taught us to haggle. So now when somebody tells me if I'm going out, I was in the fabric market today and I wanted to eat. So my supplier was saying that, well, what should they buy for me? I won't eat cooked food. I'm very, you know me, I'm a diet. I'm not going to touch food. I do not know where you got it from. I'm not putting that in my body. I'm very particular about what goes inside my mouth. So I saw a bunch of bananas rather, and I picked it up and I bought it. And and my head's telling me, Debbie, do not price that thing. Just pay. Just pay. Don't you dare. So I have to tell myself, because when you look at people and you are pricing something from somebody who's been in the rain, you're going to go back, and then the change they give you, you don't even know who you're going to give. So most of the time you lose the change. So I'm getting to be less ferocious in my haggling.
I like that.
I'm getting conscious.
Okay. You've told us what you like about being into business. So what don't you like about being into business?
End of the month, you know now when the salary time is a very sorrowful time. End of the month is not good. It's never good. You know, you are also in the same position. Do you enjoy end of the month? Particularly. End of the month is very painful.
Okay.
When rent expires, of course.
Okay, that's true. That's true. What's the nicest thing, you know, that being into business has done for you?
I can determine my time. I'm not a slave to time. Being into business is on my own terms. I'm not. I always tell people that my boss is a terrible taskmaster. He's a terrible and very unkind taskmaster. But then my boss is me because I don't stop working. I never stop working.
Now, what would you have wanted business to do for you that it hasn't done yet?
I wish you can reverse the past 8 years. These people are a nightmare. I am telling you. People are a nightmare. Everybody is telling the truth. If you are not stealing any money, they have caused cleaners to be better than us who are workers. Oh my God. These people are a nightmare.